Hi, my name is Naisha, so here's Naomi Shubon, Spurs Video Podcast. My shout out goes to Craigie Boy, who hopefully is enjoying some of the sunshine on the Bournemouth coast. Because there was some sunshine in Sunderland, but not much on the pitch. It was a pretty tepid game. I don't know, but it does seem that we're running out of energy, and a lot of people have got Harry for his lack of squad rotation abilities, but some of our key players just seem flat, for want of a better reason. I can't think of a better way of putting it, but they just seem really flat. Maybe it was the long grass on the pitch, maybe because Sunderland played a very negative game, which I don't blame them for playing. At the end of the day, we are considered to be a good side. We're in the top, well, we're in the top three now, but we're a top four side going for the Champions League. O'Neill stacked the deck in his favour, which I don't blame him for. I would do the exact same thing in his shoes, and he's done that before. I remember that Pontus came on talking about how he did that to Juninho when I think Leicester beat them in the League Cup final. He does that, and I don't blame him for doing that. In terms of what we need to do, I think we need to pick ourselves up. I think we had an eye on the Norwich game, the Chelsea game, and the Chelsea will be, aside from whoever hopefully we play in the League Cup final, will be our toughest game. We have to remember that Arsenal are playing tomorrow, and they could lose to Man City. And and if there's something, they have to play Chelsea, which again they can lose to. And obviously there's Van Persie's played a lot of games this season. They did this league table. If you took away the goals from your top scorer, where your team would be, and we actually would be third, and Arsenal would be 11th. So something to Van Persie. No, mine's really wishing that. But yeah, it could be a really, really, very tricky thing for them. It was really weird. I was watching the first half. We had, I think, if you look at the stats, we had like 75% possession at one point. We weren't able to do much with it because they played literally two banks of four, and sat very, very deep. And for whatever reason, we're not able to play that kind of short, tiki-taka kind of football. No one can really, compared to the way I don't think a team I know that can play that are Barca and Arsenal. That play that quick tap tap tap, get past them. Those quick triangles. We're not really used to that, and that's something we have to work on, I guess, to be able to play it. And when teams do part of the bus, we didn't really have a runner that could really run at them and commit to them. I mean, Gareth Bale, for his speed, he's a quick player, but he's not what I call a player that can do all the step overs and dribble, run around, take players on and beat them that way. He likes to run at them and then kick the ball past, boom, zoom past them. Today we didn't see any of that, and I noticed Aaron Lennon, he's probably created the game's best chance. If Rafa could have just wrapped it round a little bit. I know there's controversy over the fact that people think we should have a penalty, and was I don't know who the guy who blocked the goal against Rafa, but if he could have got that in, an inch here, an inch there, if he could have just wrapped his foot around it, curled it past him, it's gone through. It's just one of those things. It just happens to be a bit of bad luck. Aaron Lennon, hopefully, will be fully fit. He'll play a full 90, and then if we can get 3 points and against Norwich, and they can, Arsenal get hammered tomorrow. Then we can try and go to win. But I was saying this. I was watching that first half, and I thought, you know what? 45 minutes. There's no way they can keep playing that game, and they'll start making mistakes. I went to Axel, my local Turkish barbecue place, had some nice chicken wings, ordered some kidneys, some really good proper good tucker. Got a nice cup of tea, or Saj or Kaj as my mate Bracco, Pozdrav, Braso, Break. I can't pronounce it in Croatian. Peter Morn, I would say. He just came back thinking, well, we should better do this. And although we have game changers, we did change it up front. Brought Lennon on for the very disappointing Sandro. Some of the passing, I don't know. I think a lot of the players just seem to be in a bit of a funk at the moment. I don't know whether they're saving themselves for that Chelsea game because they want to play, obviously, because it's a one-off. You obviously want to get to going to Wembley. It's very special, and you want to go all the way. I'm hoping that doesn't cloud our minds away from it, but I can really see Sandro getting dropped for Liverpool next week. I just don't see him. If Liverpool, I think we'll go back to 4-4-1-1, but Sandro was really disappointing. This guy's a beast. I mean, a beast. And some of the stuff he does. I mean, I was saying, I like decision making, but he was more Gomez than than Beastman. Do you know what I mean? He was just I've said that the Beastman, like He-Man cartoons, was a little bit comical at times, but do you know what I'm saying? He just didn't seem to have that beastliness in him. Made some good runs. Parker was disappointing with the ball, but that's not surprising. He's never been that great with it. But to their credit, Sessegnon was kept quiet. I can only think of a couple of chances that they had, really. I can't remember. I would like to be proven wrong, but I can't remember any real massive saves that Friedel had to pull off, really. There was a bit of bullying on the line, sort of shoving and fouling the goalkeeper on the line, but I can't remember any time you thought, wow, Friedel's kept us out, saved our bacon there. I don't remember. I can't remember something. Wow, I mean, there was a moment Gallas made a good interception and Cabal made a good interceptions, but aside from that, I don't see, and on Kyle Walker, but I don't think any times where Cabal himself was, Fried himself had to really go out there and actually do something, to get a point to the same light, it's not an easy place, and let's take heart from this way. Man City weren't able to beat them. They got robbed at the last minute by that Chinese guy, and they got held at home by Sunderland. Sunderland under Martin O'Neill are a very difficult, very durable, difficult to beat side. And people have a go at Martin O'Neill. I've never understood that. I think Martin O'Neill is an excellent manager because he can get the best out of his resources. And if that means playing the negative, he'll do it. Without a doubt, why shouldn't he? He's not there to, play brilliantly wonderful football. He's there to get results. And if you can do that playing well, great. If you can't, as I think Swansea are finding out, it's difficult to play really great football and to win all the games. It's really difficult. Sometimes you have to sacrifice one for the other, and I know what I'd choose. A lot of talk about the lack of energy. I just don't know what it was. I'm hoping next week 4-4-1-1. Play with our home fans. Because Adebayor, I mean, people have a go at him, but he was woefully isolated at times. And I think either we need to have some support for him because it's hard enough to play his role as it is. I mean, I don't think he did too much of anything. The only players that I think really, from my mind, did okay were Gallas, Cabal, and Lennon. And Friedel for the budget. I don't do anything. I thought Kyle Walker and some of Benny, some of the stuff he was doing. I mean, it shows a bit of skill, and then does a great bit of skill, and then gives the ball away. And I'm like, dude, Parker did the same. Walker, there were some really over crosses. I mean, I've got to ask, and again, I don't know, but do Walker and Benny do they ever practice their crossing? I don't know. Just put a line there, put some flags. Try hit the flag from there, bam. Try hit the flag from there, bam. And then if you can't work out why, what's wrong with your technique? What's wrong with your judging it? And because just practice doing that. I mean, practice practice free kicks or whatever, just to get that delivery. I know it's hard when the ball's moving, but if you can't do it with a static ball, you're not going to do it with a moving ball. It's just two different. It's something, I don't know. It's just a thought. Anyway, as always, check out SpursOdyssey.com. .co.uk. Spurs from .co.uk. Something Envision something. I don't know the rest of it. 606 Part 2. PM me if you want the link. And Top Spurs as always. And hopefully we'll beat Norwich. And as always, come on you Spurs.